I'm very sure that anywhere I walk into, I come with a particular kind of light. And then I connect easily with people and I bring out results. My name is Benedict Illah. I am the executive assistant to the creative director of Maxenon Creative Studio. My life before now has been good and I thank God for everything. Personally, I own a business, and then the name of my business is Bio Digital Ventures. I am into sales of phones, swapping of phones and all of that. And then also I am into sound engineering. I actually own a certificate in sound engineering, live sound engineering, and then by the grace of God, I'm moving well with that. My journey into Maxenon. Max has been a brother and a friend. I met Max in the university. We met about 9 years ago, around 2017, we met at the university. From that time till now, he has been a brother and a friend. So after sometimes before that time, I like anything behind the scenes. I like if you bring out a video and show to me, I always want to know how it came about. I always want to know how the whole thing started. So I like being behind the scene where things happen. I like being in a place where I have to organize things and bring out results. Basically, I like results. When result is presented, I want to know how it was achieved. So I love playing with phones, make videos and try to edit them and all of that. So after sometimes I thought I should take a course with Max in videography. So I approached him one morning. I woke up, a graduate who doesn't have anything doing, you have to think ahead of yourself to make sure that you put yourself there. So I saw that things were not, at that point, it was not going as planned. And I needed to, make sure that I acquire a skill professionally. So I decided to put a call through to him, the creative director of Maxenon, Max. And then I told him, sir, this is, I am into this partially. I am trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. And I want to see how professionally I can bring it up. And then he told me, oh, okay, are you around? I told him, yes, I'm around. And he told me, okay, come. And then I came, and then we discussed at length. He told me what I need to know, what kind of laptop I need to get and all of that. So I told him, okay, I had one laptop which is there and all of that. He asked me to go and bring it that same day, So I came back with it that same day, and then he saw the laptop and saw that, okay, we can just start working out something. And that is how I was, brought in. This is around November last year, 2025, around November thereabout. So prior to that time, like I said, I had very little knowledge of how to just remove a clip and put it back, make a clip look fine in my own knowledge. But when I came in, I discovered that it is a different ballgame entirely. I had to start learning how to use the proper softwares to make video beautiful. So it's a part of my journey in. And then fast forward to I think December of that same year, he called me, and then he asked that I step into the managing team to assist him as his executive assistant. So I was very happy that he found me worthy to step into that shoe. And then I think around January 12 precisely, 2026, I resumed as the executive assistant to him, who is the creative director. From that time till now, it has been working well, and then I thank God I've been learning a lot, because before that time, I had no knowledge of what an executive assistant looks like, because before that time I had not worked in a corporate environment. I had only worked for corporate organizations, but I had not worked as an insider. So I don't know how it works and all of that. But then he brought me in and then he taught me so many things. He started teaching me from let's say from the whole grassroots. It took me throughout the journey to understand how an executive assistant should behave, how an executive assistant should, organize, document, and put things in order to assist to achieve the goal. So from then till now, I have been trying my best to pick, and God has been helping me to bring out results on the table. I will start from my experience as a video editor and a video maker, a videographer. My experience as a videographer has really been enormous. I don't even know how to express that because I learned different things and every day. Do you get? So walking into this space give me an avenue to understand that there are new things that we need to learn every day. You get? And then my experiences as being a video maker or maybe a video editor has, I learned a lot. So it has been enormous. The creative director always makes sure he pour out what he have. Do you understand? I don't think before now, even before I started working with him, I don't think I've ever come to him with a problem and I don't have a solution. Except he's not, I just want to force him to give me a solution of where is not his area. But if it is something he knows very well, you understand? And basically he knows too many things. So if you are working with him, it's an avenue for you to learn so many things. Do you understand? Because I know him to be this kind of he's also a mathematician. So I think I'm not surprised that he gives solutions. You understand? So, and he's a very serious creative person, and he's a very serious what do I want to say? Critical thinker, to the core. So he gives solution. So before that time, anything I come to him, like if I'm trying to do something, I call him, "Sir, this is what he'll tell you, just give me for minutes." And the next time he call you back, he give you the solution. Right from school. That's how it has been with him. And then so here it's very easy to learn from him because he had taught me in school before. So here it was very easy also to learn from him. So he pours out everything just for you to get it and move with it. So, and then also my experience as executive assistant, yes, it has been going well. At going out to meet people with him, going out to meetings, going out to execute, taxes and all of that. So it has been going well. I learn a lot of things every day. To the extent I learn how to communicate with people. I learn how to make sure that we project the name Maxenon. Like I said before, I met Max in school, and then he started gradually. I knew him as a student, and then from that student, I noticed he always carried laptop. We thought that he's into web designs and all of that, and then maybe he manages site for people. Later, I started seeing him with cameras. I was like, okay, camera again, and then discover he's into photography. And later I discovered that upon visiting his house, I discovered that he has a mini studio set up in his room, and then he produces music. I was like, wow, one person with all of these things, and one funny thing, one very significant thing I noticed with him is that in all of these things, he doesn't fail exams. You understand? He's not always around. We are the ones who run to him to teach us. And we are the ones that are always around. I know that some person like me, I'm not always also stable in school because I had to run a way to, to make any 1 naira I want to spend in school. And then I saw that he's into so many things, like I said before, and all of that. So later, I've discovered that he's a man of so many colors. He has so many things coming. He has so many things going on. And then in all of this, he keep excelling in school. He had no issues and all of that. So he became somebody who we learned from. Then we started learning from him. So he has so many things. So now, at one point, he left to have a shop in town. You understand? Okay, he has now left his room to own a studio in town. And then I saw that the growth has started. From raising a bed to snap till now own a shop. So he has a shop in town, and then I went there to visit and all of that. I saw that he has a very serious place. And then after school, he came into Abuja and the whole thing blew up. So the journey with him, I would just say is God's grace upon his head, and then he's doing his best to make sure that he keeps it going. So I will say that the growth has been tremendous. And it has been on high speed. And I know that Maxenon, the growth has just started, it has not ended. So it will go far. Vision is to see possibilities. It's the way you see possibilities. That is vision. And then creativity is bringing your vision to light. So the two of them work together, and then they bring out innovation. So in one word, I will say, creativity and vision is innovation. My vision is to grow very well in the media industry. To grow in the media industry and then to grow personal businesses. And then that is personally. And if I'm saying if you are saying Maxenon, Maxenon will be global. Yes. Results are best rated. Not by the person who is the subject, but other persons. So I best understand that I cannot rate myself. I can't say that maybe if I interact with people, they are okay with it and all of that. But one thing that I know is that I'm free-spirited. I'm very sure that anywhere I walk into, I come with a particular kind of light. And then I connect easily with people and I bring out results. And then I connect easily with people, and then result is always the goal, right? And then I see myself achieving results with them because I also enjoy teamwork. I enjoy teamwork because teamwork is what brings out that kind of spirit. I make sure that I connect with you as a person, I connect with this person, I connect with every other person to bring out results. I'm very sure AI has not come to take food from anybody's table. But if AI has come to stay, we should take it as an advantage, you understand, to grow. If AI has come, it has come to challenge our creative instincts. So everybody should step up their games to make sure we meet up with our limelight. These few months I spent with Maxenon, I've learned so many things about AI. I've learned down to even making the right prompt. Because if you don't prompt AI well, AI can never give you the result. That's why I said AI cannot take the food that is meant for you from your table. Because AI was created for you to use. So if you don't know how to use it, you cannot still have the result. So how to use AI? Maxenon has taught me that so well, and I'm still learning. I had always wanted to be on the field, basically working as a sound engineer. And that is why immediately after school, I had to take a course as a sound engineer. You understand? So, but then it happens that I have to step up my game. I started loving the media space. I started loving creativity. So I wanted to learn more. You understand? I wanted to learn more. And then Maxenon is the best person, I think, to teach me. That is why I came to Maxenon. Like I said, I've learned so many things working with Maxenon. And part of what I've learned is creativity. So, and anybody I meet, you understand, I always want to inculcate that fact into anybody I meet. I want them to learn that aspect of patience and perseverance. If you are patient, you can achieve so many things. You understand? You can never move a mountain if you are not patient. Some persons who want to, they want to do it now. It doesn't work like that. If you want to become a good creative, you have to learn. First, you need to unlearn what you know and learn new things. You understand? So my advice for anybody who's walking into the same space I am is perseverance and commitment.